Hi. Joe Smo, if you're out there, would you please email me? Because at the part of where I started connecting that I was lost in the bush, and it was more than a couple of days, where I connected on the disfigured video of Reagan Bone Man that I was kept safe by a mama Sasquatch. At the age of 5, I was dyslexic. Wow, I already got a like. Holy jeez. And I was 5 years old, and because I'm 60 and I just found out that I'm dyslexic. No wonder I had, oh, hi, Penny Lou. It's like no wonder I had a learning disability because I've always been able to see evil. And I think it is because when I saw Beth McGee's face, her face still jumbles in front of me. And I think this is why Beth McGee is scared, because I've always been taught when you are given a gift, you never charge. Again, I will say, Penny Globe, I'll tell you what I was taught. Every person that I came in contact that taught me gifts, they were told, I was told, you never set a price. You never set a price. If people come to you, even say, hello, Kimmy, that's your payment, you know? I think that's why men have a problem with me, because whatever job I worked at, I never ever made great money, you know, because I wasn't in it for the money. I was in it to feed people, and whatever I made, I never charged enough. Even now, I don't, because if somebody likes something that I make or what I see, it's the like that somebody puts underneath the video is my payment, you know? Even if it's a dislike, it means that 17 people that watched my video either liked it or disliked it. But to know 200 or 300 people watched a video and I get maybe 5 likes? Way back when I started my story, how I tried to say how I lived through being bullied on the internet, trying to get people to answer my phone calls and say, the boys have been killed by the West family. But way back then, nobody wanted to listen to me. I have the ability to see, even if you put a hello Kimmy in here. But it also scares me because so many people have different IDs. That just all changed your IDs, but I've been Kimmy Craig other than when I completed myself. I'm Ishtar because Ishtar is a fire goddess. Ishtar's garden in the time of war, if only people would research my names, Ishtar's garden was where men came and these women held these men that could never, ever, ever believe what they went through. But the gladiators that left her garden went home to fight another day. So when I say I've gone through this hallway, I've gone through this hallway many lifetimes. I've been burned. I've had the cat of nine tails appear on my back out of nowhere. Within the last 2 months, I've had spikes, or if not nails, burning through my hands and my feet. And there were marks that as I could feel the pain that were appearing, and I even showed my husband, I said, I need to find my wax machine, as Mary was in here one day, and I said, this machine is absolutely amazing for people who have arthritis. But I didn't use my wax machine because I knew I had to experience the pain that was going on, because it was Lacey's pain. Something happened to Lacey for her to give up her life. As Benny Keys is running around destroying families and leaving a little boy who bit donuts in my heart again. And as Rajon thought it was funny to put a little black baby or a little boy emoji and a pineapple and put a knife in my heart and say, I don't remember you. Well, every time I tell a story, people are going to go and try to find the lives that I talk about. Taco Tuesday. All underneath all these lives around that time, I left little messages underneath. And the huge one where I left a whole big paragraph about AB in Canada calling me the Unabomber in that live that Steve took down. It was right there. But like I said again, it's all up in the cloud. Because Snowden said it. You're tracking everybody with your cell phones. I've been Kimmy Craig for 5 years. I don't have a cell phone. I've had 2 laptops. This is my second one that I still do not know how to use. But like I said, like the Navy SEALs, right? Where they said the worst thing above everything is mental torture. So I know Benny Keys is watching every one of my lives, because Benny Keys is a drug addict, off his medication, with a fucking head injury, driving a car, smoking a joint, which is illegal. That is drinking and driving. That is using while driving. Right? Mr. DEA out there, Mr. Shipley. I think I'm going to email a couple of my lives to Mr. Shipley. So, as I get taken to like Ion Entertainment, where I saw them again. Yeah, hey girl, I saw Ion Entertainment in another live of Benny Keys, Penelope, the same creator that you took me to go in and see and say, these are nice people, Kimmy. Where's Platypus today? Because I think I'll go walk and I'll resub to that Ion, whatever the fuck it is. And I'll just go and watch and see the next time that fucking bitch platypus gets up there. And I'll say, even if I have to leave my bedroom to go out, oh, you know Perpetual Platypus? I'm going to resub to Ion Entertainment and I'm going to go watch your fucking lives. Because I don't give a shit if that guy's fucking blind. The one who has the channel isn't. And she kept saying in the live, where'd everybody go? What's going on here? Right, Penelope? What's going on in here? Where did everybody go? As I said in the live to Perpetual Platypus, you have no fucking idea who I am, and shut your fucking mouth, bitch. And I'm going to go back to that live, and I'm going to leave another message under there and say, right, Penelope, before we went in there, I said to her, as you took me in alive to sabotage. I think it's to sabotage me. Because everybody, if they were true creators, they would have taken that bitch offline because she kept saying to her, oh, coughing. Because I kept saying, and she said it online, which I will point out again. All you have to do is tell me to shut up, and I'll shut up. Oh, I should not have let these people abuse me. But Penelope, if these fucking people would have listened to me, where the little West boys were, how long ago, and returned my calls. Right, Penelope? It's all, I'm going to leave because I'm getting fucking angry because it seemed time, every time you guys come in here, you get me off back of telling my story. So maybe I'm going to do them and then I'll upload them. And then we'll see how many times fucking White Rabbit says, oh, she commented on my page 4 days ago, 3 days ago. I better like her, right? White boy Rick, wherever you are out there, return my email, but not one that's like a spam one that says, yeah, some people are very mean in chat. And you saw it happen to me because you took me into another chat. You took me into White Boy Rick's chat where Ian, that's me, followed me, right, Penelope? Because you have wrenches wherever you go. Yeah. He's not a nice guy because he doesn't return emails. He tells his wife, as she says, I need you right now. And he says, just a minute. Goodbye. I see the spin. Right? It's a guy sitting in front of a fucking camera where women adore him until his wife says, get off the fucking camera and help me. I need you right now. Like I said, I was not there to hear him and his autism and whatever he's got to finally get out a fucking statement. How many times did he have to redo that fucking thing? Because I said, every time a guy speaks and I'm in their chat, the fucking sound goes weird. Right? I'm going to go watch that thing. Because I said to him, When men are talking and I'm trying to speak, the voice goes fucking weird. So wake up my children, wake up my children. 'Cause it's all fucking spin. When all the men like, I'm gonna take that panel of guys and Dr. Phil too. Because you're all fucking liars. Because you're all fucking spin. Dr. Phil, you put that little girl in an isolated place where she couldn't get home, where somebody died at that fucking place, right, Dr. Phil? That little girl you tried to shut up because you're not a fucking doctor of nothing. Goodbye. We're from Canada. I see the light because I went to real counselors, real doctors that said to me, confront the bullshit. And from day one, and the day I was born, I had a bullshit meter because I was a blood birth, people. Look up blood birth. Look at the names that I've told you. Because men will always fear a woman, right? A 14-year-old girl who got to play hockey with the Esposito brothers and Eddie Shack and all these other guys that were from other teams that all got to see me take off my helmet and go, holy fuck, she's a girl. As only very few in the audience knew I was a girl for 2 fucking weeks, man. Imagine trying to change in a girl's washroom at the old rink in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, where I walked down a hallway to play with greatness. Because the Esposito brothers and Bobby Orr and all these guys, that the men that are around my same age are so fucking jealous that they go, is she lying? Check it out. My name was Kimmy Segan at that age. There are pictures in the Sioux Star that have me on my stairs holding my goalie equipment, interviewing me. Then when I had my bakery in Goulet River, I was in the newspaper for my cinnamon buns as Kimmy Craig. And all the bikers that, those hockey players didn't make millions of dollars, but they gave back to communities, right? Right? And also, when I won my gold and silver medals at Sioux College, look at it. You can go and download me getting my knife set, my medals, my plaque. My trophy is in the trophy case for the culinary class at Sioux College. And I drove with a police officer who knew I was sabotaged for a gold medal because he knew that fucking Mr. O'Neill out there, you piece of shit that I just remembered your name. Mr. Ferguson knew you took away my gold medal because you smile just like the Cheshire cat that Benny Keys is, because Mr. Lee, oh no, it was Mr. Leeson. Mr. Leeson, he was as gay as Benny Keys is. He took away my gold medal, Mr. Leeson, you piece of gay piece of shit. because I taught his fucking class how to do piping work. Goodbye on that. I see Benny Keys is Mr. Leeson, the little Cheshire cat. Yeah. Goodbye from Snowball Nation, where people in the UN, other people from all over the world, threw snowballs for Kimmy Craig in Canada. My father is Ukrainian descent. I know my bloodline. I just wish I knew my grandfather's bloodline. He was an American soldier named Gerald or Gerard or something to that effect of Hall. He left my grandmother with 3 kids and decided to go back to the United States and never, ever. So are mine. And from the day I was born, I was told, as little ladies with numbers on their arms, when my grandmother would sit me on the swing. You remember the old swings back then? They were like canopy swings, as my baba gave me a whole bunch of sunflower seeds at the age of Summer's age, before I got lost in the bush. Before I got lost in the bush, okay, people? My baba told me, you see that lady that had that number on her wrist? And I said, yes, my baba. As she cracked open seeds for me, because remember, my teeth were like Summer's. I couldn't crack sunflower seeds, okay? So that's why I know Summer fell asleep, died of heat exhaustion. Because there's something on that fucking mountain. There's a grow up there. Because why does Candace look like she's fucking stoned out of her fucking mind, right? I'm going to go watch that video too, and all the videos of Candace, because they set Don up. They got Don out of his car because he took the bottle with him because he didn't want her to drink, right? And again, why did Don, a Scorpio like me, grab her around the fucking throat? Because there's a lot more fucking things going on with Grandis sitting in a fucking office waiting for pills. Yeah, waiting for pills. I want to see Grandis's record of getting scripts. I want to see all the doctor shopping she goes to. Because Grandis, I think, is a lesbian, right? I got a feeling all the dildos were Grandis's that somebody found because they're trying to put something on Ernie Shell, but Grandis's is the one who had the fucking dildos. Bye-bye, because it's all fucking spin. Going on to 25 minutes. Benny Keys, I see you. I'm watching you. And I know you're watching me. Goodbye. From Snowball Nation, where I see, feel, and hear things. Because from day one, I tried to tell you, I told Kai on the phone. I told Steve on the phone when he was talking to When he was at the hospital, I said, Steve, listen to me. There's a whole bunch of more shit going on here, Steve. As I said, listen to me before you hang up. This is cartel shit. This is a whole bunch of shit. This is trafficking of children. This is black parents being locked up the same if Benny Keys gets to do. When they take away, they lock up the fathers. Then the mothers don't have anything but to do because they don't have a father paying the bills, right? And again, if Benny Keys was black, he'd be in jail. And somebody out there, when he goes for a pee outside, shoot him in the pee-pee with a paintball, right? Shoot him in the pee-pee with a paintball, because most time he's on live, right, as he goes for a pee outside. So let's just see him get hit in the pee-pee with a paintball. See his phone go down as he screams. The same screams that dog did when he killed it. Because he murdered a dog. When Griff saved a dog, right? Benny Keys is a murderer. He's a murderer of animals, right? And he's a murderer of women's hearts because Benny Keys is gay. If only he had stayed with some man during COVID, right? Because that's what he said. If it wasn't for COVID, and I have ringing in my ears, if it wasn't for COVID, when I saw how many donuts he bit, right? No more dollars for Benny Keys, people, right? Everybody share what I say, because at the start of the videos I told you long before, these people got charged for killing the West Boys, and they tried to deflect it, and nobody wanted to call and say, other than I think maybe I had police watching me. I think police were popping in and listening and say, we better fucking charge them soon because this Kimmy monster is fucking right. Right, people? Yeah. I think the cops started to say, yeah. We better put it out there because Kimmy Monster in Canada, she really does know what the fuck she's talking about, right, people? Right? Right, because the beat of the drum. The beat of the drum. I will build a lodge. Because people know who Proud Woman was because she's on my page. And eventually the word will get out. Because it's still winter here. Everybody, you all have your stories of people who lost. You lost. And we'll unite people. Because we gotta stop this war, right? The fucking things they're playing with will explode our planet. Right? I kept saying, it's spin. And again, I'll say again, why do you think fucking Trump wanted everybody at that fucking Capitol with nobody around it? Right? Oh, okay, said hi. Tell all my SSS girls. Because I said long ago, I know and I see and I feel things. And on 30 minutes, I'm going to go back and watch and see who my real friends are. And I'll find out if I get emails back from those I care about, right? Because I sent at least one person in here an email, right? Love and light from Canada. Snowball Nation. Where people threw a snowball in the United Nations website to say, Kimmy Craig sees things, feels things, and hears things. Bye.